I know it would have been impossible to become a teacher if I hadn't gone to college. For most people, it's impossible to get a college education without debt. I started out with about $35,000 to get my bachelor's degree. Right now, I'm at $126,772. I made about $20,000 my first year teaching in 2000, and my monthly student loan payments were probably around $200. And right away, we began to struggle with making the payments on time. The people who lend the money, the banks and the institutions who lend the money, if you struggle, they tend to make more money. Whether it's through interest and forbearance, or if you default, lots and lots of money is added through collections. It's very lucrative if you stumble for them. And so they really have no motivation to be honest, to be helpful. There's no accountability.
And I totally agree with you that student debt and student loans are of grave concern. The budget actually gives students a well-defined and new way to address their student loans long-term through income-driven repayment plan.
I can't pay enough to cover the interest, and I feel like it's not fair. Shouldn't it be possible for me to pay back? It's on an income-driven payment, but if you're on an income-driven payment, that means you can't afford the whole thing. They're going to help you, right? So you pay what you can afford, but then it doesn't help because you're just getting more and more. My interest increases every day, so every year it goes up higher, even if I'm making all the payments that I can. If I borrowed $35,000 before I graduated with my bachelor's, but I've paid $60,000 back, wouldn't there be a sort of a cutoff?
Some of us believe that we should make public colleges and universities tuition free so that every young person in this country, regardless of income, does have that option. That's not the case today.
Senator, I think that's a really interesting idea, but I think we also have to consider the fact that there's nothing in life that's truly free.
If you look at the cost of college, and then you look at the average income for most people, no one can afford college. So many other countries are offering very inexpensive and even free education in college, universities, and community colleges. There's no reason we couldn't do that. I don't understand why people are so averse to that idea. Like they think somehow we just could not possibly afford it, but nobody blinks an eye when we spend millions on military. Why not put them into the education, make it free?